My dog, Fiona, is in place right now. Our goal is to work on stay. And I want to talk about a few rules that I have for stay. So stay means I am returning to my dog. So I'm leaving her, I'm walking away, and I'm returning back to her before I release her. So that's rule number one. Rule number two, I'm not actually going to say stay, at least for what we're doing right now. Here we're doing place, sit, or we may do down. And I do not want to have to say stay. When I say sit or down or place, it means stay. So really important, we're going to work on what we call a release word. So what I'm going to do is warm her up real quick. She's on her place. I'm going to go ahead and just give her a treat. I'm going to release her, break. I'm going to send her back to the bed, place, give a treat, and then break, and then place, and then break, and just warm her up. Next, I'm going to work on duration. For duration, I just want to work on how long can she stay here. Now, I think of my duration kind of like a ladder. I want to build up two things. I want to build up how long can my dog stay and how seldom can I reward my dog. I don't want to have to give her a treat every 2 seconds, but I need to give her enough reinforcement to keep her there. So how do I do this? I like to start off pretty easy. I like to do a little game, something like this. I'm going to do 30 seconds with 5-second increments. I'm going to keep her there for 30 seconds using just counting in my head. And every 5 seconds, I'm going to make a choice. I'm either going to reinforce or I'm going to release. So I have her on the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Now at home, I would do this with clock, but I want you to essentially think, how often should I be engaging with my dog here? And then how long can she stay here total? Good. So that's been 20 seconds. About 25. And then at 30 seconds, break, we're gonna release her. Now, place, I'll send her back. And at this point, I could do one of two things. I can say, let's make this longer. Let's work on how long can she stay there. Can I get her to stay 60 seconds with maybe 5-second reward intervals? Or maybe can I get her to stay 30 seconds and reward every 10 seconds, for example? So I'll do that second option. So this time I'm gonna reward her twice in 10-second increments, again, loosely. 30-second mark, I'm gonna go ahead and release her. Break. So that's very important. Good girl. That's very important. Place to work on duration first. My goal is at least 20 or 30 seconds before I even start to really worry about distance. Now, I want to start working on distance. She is clearly stuck to the bed, which is awesome, but I want to be able to walk away. My sort of pet peeve, I mentioned I don't like to say the word here, so I'm going to avoid saying the word. Well, my pet peeve is this. I walk backwards and I keep my hand down and I go, stay, stay, stay. Not really great for a couple reasons. Reason one, I'm walking backwards. I would like to be able to work with my dog without having to watch them with my eyes the whole time. That's one. 2, it's dangerous walking backwards like that. And 3, I'm having to repeat myself. Every time I say stay, I might as well be restarting. So I want to be able to turn my back and walk away. So I just start easy. My dog's on the bed. Can I even turn my back? Can I feel confident doing that? So let's try. Do a quick one. Just give a reinforcement. Another quick turn. Another quick turn. For some dogs, it may be a little quick turn, and that's okay. A little quick turn, and that's okay. But then eventually, I'm going to start to take steps away. Turn and come back. Good. That was a bad toss. Place. Good girl. Turn and walk away. And of course, each time I'm making a choice. Am I going to release or am I going to reward? For right now, I just want to either release or reward. I could use praise or something. It doesn't have to be food, but I want to release or I want to reward. And I'll reward. And then of course, let's just say she's been here long enough. Break. Place. Good girl. But again, I'm working on confidently walking away, confidently walking back. I'm going to encourage you to not linger. I don't want you to work on this if you're struggling at the beginning. Walk away, and I turn and I stare at my dog, and I maybe wiggle, do a little dance, and my dog gets up. And reinforce. Very good. Now at this point I might start to do something like practice walking around her. Now that's what I want to see. Her turn her head, place. She got up, that's okay. I'm not going to feed her for that one. I'm going to try again. I want to walk back confidently. A little bit earlier reinforcement. So I'm seeing repeated trouble here. I'm seeing I can't get all the way around her. So what might I do? Maybe get a quarter turn. I don't really mind personally if she moves on the mat. I don't mind if she rolls over. I don't mind if she gets up to get comfortable. I just want her to stay on the mat. This is what we would call maybe a boundary stay. I'll just practice. There we go, walking around her. And furthermore, I might add distractions. What's a distraction? Well, I want to leave my house. Toss her a cookie, walk away. Now I'm going pretty fast here. For you, starting out, it might look something like this. Walk to the gate, unclip it. Good. You want to avoid chunking these behaviors together, where I'm trying to walk away from my dog and open a door and disappear from their view and etc. Good. Me disappearing around this pole, for example, is another big distraction for a lot of dogs. And then of course, as I always say, eventually, break. We want to make sure we release them. She doesn't have to be there. Fifi, touch. Good. Place. Good girl. All right. So that was a little quick POV lesson on working on the stay, the duration, the distance, the distraction, what we call the 3 Ds of dog training, on the mat, in place position. If you like this kind of content, if you like this style, if you like being able to see it from the trainer's eye view, please like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you liked about this video, what you didn't like about this, and I will return tomorrow with some more videos. Thank you.